Getting ready to go live, Chop. I don't need you over there talking your smack. You hear me? Chop, you should do me a favor and get me something to drink before you start your game. Huh? Since I gave you some money, right? I got my cup right here, Chop. If you want to do that for me, Chopper. No, I mean, Chop. Let me cut this right quick before the people start coming in. I don't care what juice, pop, and bring down the extra water, Chop, so we can before I get into this tutorial. What's up, everyone? What is up? I know y'all kind of surprised, but I figure in between games before we get started, with the 8, I think it's the 8:20 game. I definitely wanted to go live. Say what's up to everybody. What's good? What is good? How everybody doing? Hopefully y'all having a good day. I know some of y'all done cooked. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up. But today I definitely want to show y'all what I've been through. But of course, you look at the quote. Of course, you're getting the glare from my monitors. I got some larger monitors, but as you see it right there, leaders become great not because of their power, but because of the ability to empower others. So that's a great quote. I think it's from a gentleman by the name of John Maxwell, who I got it from. One thing I learned, really on YouTube, when you're a good leader, you're not scared to actually show others how to become great leaders, or not only that, empower them to make better decisions, and that's what I strive from. I want everybody to be able to make as much money as they can, and be able to do what they want to do, and so that's why I've never been ashamed to assist others, when they ask questions and all of that. It's all about, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family. And that's what it's all about, to empower ourselves, make great decisions, and that's what it comes down to in the streaming community, right? Or the so-called streaming community, right? So what's up? What is good? So I want to give y'all a little history, from me, a little history that actually where I come from and why, I can't. I'm probably, I can just to show you my struggles, and where I come from when it comes to this cord cutting, and I just want to show y'all some of the tools that I started with. So what's up? What's up? Let me see who's all in the building before we get this started. I'm telling you, I'm taking y'all back to the 90s of some of the a little history, just basically a little history while we can for a good, 20, 30 minutes, something like that. So what up, dude? Sahel, how you doing all the way from Portugal? What's good? Salute. Mamba man, what up, though? Latif, what's up? Efren, what's up, Stan? Dave, we got Aaron in the building. Trevor P, what's good, baby? What's up, Miss Lynette? How you doing, baby? Aaron 76, Chicago, what's up? Say, did you ever get your free Google Stadia before they sold out? Nope, they never gave it to me. Nope, I haven't received it yet, so I ain't received anything. Nope. Vincent, what's up? Jimmy, what's up? G-Rag, what's up? Thomas C, what's up? Marguerite, what's up? Trevor P, Johnny, what up, though? What's good with you? Raul, what's up? All the way from the Caribbean, what up? You come here to preach? Nope, I come here to give it basically I'm what I'm doing today to show you, the timeline. I'm gonna show you a timeline that I went through as far as my cord cutting. You know what it took for me to get into cord cutting. You know, some people just really started getting into it. Me, I've been into it since the '90s. You know, and I give you a little history of my background. That way, y'all know. You know, some people, they jump into it, and some people will try to give you some advice and really don't know. Don't know uh what it took, like what others did in order to save money, using what we had back then. So no preaching, but if I have to, I sure will. Yep, I sure will. That's my brother-in-law. I have to call him back. Uno, what up, dude? What's good? What's good? Let me see who else is up in here. Don't forget to smack that yep, I said it from the jump, Dave. I said it right from the jump. It's from these monitors. That's what it's from. These bigger monitors that I have right here. So you're gonna get a glare. I'm gonna just have to find that one color, you know, where it don't come from the monitor. It might have to go white or something like that, but we'll see. I'll say downloading apps on my Sony Smart TV. Don't need any Fire Stick devices. That's what's up. Because your Sony has Android TV. That's what's up. That's what's up. Jimmy, big salute. What's up, Miss B Love, baby? Big salute, Miss B Love. How you doing? Hope all is well. What's up, Tim? What's going on? Alan up in here. Johnny M, all the way from Canada, Ontario. What's up? What's up? Giorgio, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Yep, I'm gonna give you a history, Raul, a history. You'll see it in just a moment. As soon as I say hello to everybody that come in. So Mama say, hey, I've been watching Dale for quite some time now. That's what's up, Mama. That is what's up. What's up, Miss Andaria? What's up, baby? How you doing? And say, well, nah, you know my secret because the majority of us run a similar business, if you know what I mean. Hey, and that's what it's all about, right? That's all it takes is one person or maybe a group of people to actually encourage you to actually do it. If you go around, guys, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but I always been one of them people that said, listen, I heard it all my life. They say, hey, if something happened to you, you can't take it with you. So why not teach people? Why not give them the product? Why not show them the way so they can actually use what you teach them? And there's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse. And I was like, man, and I always heard that like during my teenage years, like, hey, if something happened to you, it's not, I don't care if you're rich or whatever, you can have 10 houses, 1,000 cars, whatever, you can't take it with you. So why not teach the people that way, the next generation, or maybe your family can keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And I was like, man, that's what's up. And they say, generational wealth. That's why when you see these guys out here, some of these rappers, they say, listen, it's not about me, but I want my grandkids to eat off of me, my great grandkids and my great grandkids to be able to eat off of me. And that's what it's all about. Me and some others, not all, but you empower yourself to what? Give the tools that you find out, and give it to the people and let the people choose what they want to do with it or not. So that's what it's all about with me. What's up, Stephen Grant? How you doing? Got them 2940, them 4Ks. Yeah, that's what's up. What's up, Josh? That's what's going on. Yeah, them 4K sticks, they gonna keep going on sale, guys. What's up, buddy Adam? How you doing? What's going on? Who all remember getting the DirecTV full cars in the 90s? Oh yeah, that was definitely that was a good one right there. I remember that like it was yesterday. What's up, Cad? What's going on? What's up, QC? What's good? Mike Jones in the building. Oh man. Say Giorgio, say nice to see you, Dale. Been a while. I'm back. Crazy schedule. Yeah, I am too. Yup. Yup. Let me see. I'm coming down, man. My chat is moving. What's up, Shannon? How you doing, baby? Shannon, I think I got you. I think I went into my email today, and I think I actually see because I opened up my email. I ain't opened up my email in like 2 days, and I swear it's like, and I was just going down the list, and I know I had almost 100 emails, at least 100 emails, just waiting. So if that was you, I will be getting back to you later on today because I'm gonna go right after the show while I'm watching football. I'm gonna just go through my emails and see which ones is what. So stay tuned. What's going on with you, go? What's going on with you, though, girl? I see you out there. Say I've been cord cutting since 1993. That's what's up. Say we had cheaper boxes for pay-per-view in the 90s. Tony say, Dale, take a shot. Nah, man, I got to go to work in the morning, man. I got to go to work. But look, I definitely want to get into this information. And again, if you're just coming in, definitely smack that thumbs up. Just to show you where I come from. I always look for ways to cord cut or at least watch movies or some TV shows. And when I got started, I think my mic be acting up sometimes. I think my mic. Ah, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get another one. You say, how do you feel if cord cutters invented some amazing dead TV? Say what? Hold up, man. There we go. Hopefully my sound is not going out because it seems like I can't hear myself in my headphones. Dale, how do you feel if cord cutters invented some amazing dead TV channel content for children and kids and watching old cartoons like DuckTales or Barney? I mean, they already got that out there, man. It's just all about who you know and all of that. It's all about who you know, or some people do it themselves with Plex. So, I mean, it's a lot out there, man. It's already out there. All right, Dave say, sounds good. Yeah, I know it's not coming through my headsets like it used to. So long as it's still there, I am good. So, let's do this. I want to show y'all. Matter of fact, let me talk to the chat. Now, this is during the 90s. All right. I want to know if some people know, or do you think what device, and I'm gonna just say the late 90s. I know you, and remember back in these days, I worked at Comcast, so not a contractor, but I was an in-house worker. Like my uniform say Comcast, my check say Comcast, my hat say Comcast. Everything was Media One, and then we actually got bought out by Comcast. All right, so I started off at Media One. Some of y'all know what Media One was. It was a cable company, and Comcast acquired them. So back in these days here, the transition was just starting to roll over. And again, this was the late 90s. So yes, this was before we even got to the direct TV cards and all of that. Different. I want to see if anybody may know what I had or what devices back in the late 90s. And I'll say the 98, 99, 2000, somewhere around there. What device do you think I was using to actually watch movies? All right, I didn't have a PC, so don't say a PC. I didn't. PCs was a little bit expensive, and I wasn't making much money. All right, what do you think? I was using at the time. Johnny said, "Yeah, the sound a little red. That might be my voice, though, Johnny. That's why I asked for something to drink, some water and stuff like that." What's up, Ant? How you doing, man? say, he said Roku, MSQ. It wasn't no Android box. I'm gonna just tell y'all that it was not an Android box. And when I tell y'all this, some of y'all I'm going to know. Y'all gonna be like, well, and I could say somewhat it was a computer, but you were very limited. It wasn't like a PC that you can use. Yes, you could have printed off this device, but you were very limited though. You were very limited. It wasn't Roku. It wasn't no. Well, I already had cable. I got free cable because I worked at Media One, then Comcast, so I got that. But as far as like watching the new movies and everything that came out, uh, you know, and this was back in the 90s. No laptops or anything. So none of that. But I'm gonna show y'all what I have. Let me just make this large right quick. Some of y'all may remember this, and this is why I say this is some people just got into it, and some people think they know it all. And no, this was definitely one for the making right here. So let me go and share my screen because I know y'all like, look, Dale, just get to it, man. Just get to it. My first cord cutting device was this. Let me share my screen. Do y'all remember this right here? Please tell me some of y'all may have had this. And the thing about this thing was so nice that you can connect your cable to this bad boy. It was that nice. Do y'all this right here? Do some of y'all remember the web TV? I think the other version was MSN web TV, and then I think they had a Philips web TV. Yeah, and Mr. This is the same device, but this was just under Sony, but all of them were the same. Look, this was my very, very first cord cutting device. And the reason why, this is when back in the day, you can actually go to some websites just like we do now, but it wasn't that popular. And you can actually every now and then click on a link. And because this wasn't a full grown PC, you couldn't catch no virus or anything on this. It was if it worked, it worked. If it didn't, so if you click on that link, it didn't put no virus on here or anything. It just didn't work. It wasn't that powerful. It was not. Lynette, you still got yours? Wow. I wish I had mine. I wish. And the thing about it, you could hook your cable up to it. So if you had cable, not only and they gave you like little live chats. This is when AOL and all of that was like pretty big. Just to give y'all a little history, my auntie, she had a PC, but she can invite me to a live chat, and I could be in there just to type in just as well as her. Mine came with a keyboard. And this was the Sony keyboard that I had with it. All right, this was the keyboard that I had right here that went to this bad boy. But you can go on here, live chat. You could do a lot of it. You can print. So if you needed if you were doing some research and everything, you can print. The only thing about it was, man, it had the telephone. It had the telephone line. And of course, it was very, very slow. I wish I had it. Say that's crazy. I'll buy one just to collect it. I'll check. Yeah, eBay actually have these still. They definitely still have them. What up, Winston? How you doing? Miss Shannon say, hey, I figured it out. Thank you, but I really wanted to learn more about the Plex. Need better understanding of it. Don't really know what I'm doing. I have SanDisk drive completely lost on Plex. All right. I think I did email you. And I think I was waiting for you to email me back, Shannon. I'll check my email and see if you responded back. I do remember this. I do remember seeing this. because I think I answered a couple of them, but I do have some videos on Plex that are part of my playlist. I will send them to you, and I want you to watch them. That way you can get a little bit in depth with it. Because Plex is pretty easy, but I'm gonna send you some videos. I promise you. But as you see right here, man, no HDMI, straight up RCA. You see the yellow, the white, and the red, the audio, and of course, the yellow gave you video. And for some of them older TVs, you had the S video feed, which I think I only used that when we had a VCR or something like that. Other than that, you had the telephone line that you plug right in. And man, if you got a bunch of phone calls during while you was online, it would kick you off or it would pause. That's how you knew somebody was calling. So it was pretty interesting, this little device right here. But this was my first cord cutting device right here. And I had the keyboard. I think the keyboard was it? I'm trying to think. I can't remember if it was wired or wireless. I can't remember. I really can't remember, but I wish I still had it. I got a history behind this device too, but it's all good. Say RCA plug back in the heavy days of 480p, right? Back in the day, man, that was crazy. Back in our days, we weren't dependent on cord cutting. Just a classic normal cable box and original TV and millions, billions, hundreds, thousands of TV channels. That's what's up. That's what's up. That is what's up. So that was my first cord cutting device right there, guys. I watched plenty of little movies off of this. Then I couldn't get everything like we can get now, and sometimes it took all day. Like it took literally all day. You can, man, if you click on a link, and if I'm not mistaken, it will load. But of course, the internet speed back then, man, you can go to the store, go shopping. You can go and see your parents, and then make another stop, talk to your homies, and when you come back, it'll be ready to load up. So it was pretty good, man, during that. But that was my first cord cutting device right there. It was the web TV, and again, with web TV, you had Philips made one, MSN, and Sony. All of them was just the same brand. Hey, look, it used to take forever for LimeWire. I know exactly what you're talking about. BearShare, all of that. Yeah, so definitely history lessons, because I'm not done. You'll see in a minute, Russ. You'll see in a minute. So my second device, all right. So I moved from this, and then I actually got turned on to the DVDs. And I hustled the DVDs. I started hustling the CDs. I got so good that I used to have this 3-prong catalog. I had this 3-prong catalog, right? And I kept my movies organized. But when it came to the grown folk section, that was way in the back, right? Because I ain't want it falling into the wrong hands or anything like that. But for movies, I had all of my stuff properly listed. It was nice. And when I go into a hair salon, a barbershop, because people forget about some movies, right? And the only thing I did, at first I was selling them. They was, you had to sit on top of your head just to watch the movie, or you be like this and watch the movie. I was like, forget that. I'm not about to have people I give it, be having to watch it like this, or people all in the background. So I did nothing but demos. But when I give you the book, you open up and you start going through it, and I had it all, nice and neat, right? And you just go through it. You be like, hey, I need this. Oh, shoot, I forgot about this. You got this as a demo? Yes, I do. and they'll go through and I have my little pad or whatever and write them down, and then I go out there to the car. Well, while everybody was thinking about that, I got tired of making discs. I seen that discs, people were starting to figure out their own. So I wanted to make it a little bit easier. So I got this device right here. Let me share it. And I took it to a whole nother level. This was the device that I end up, getting right here. And I started off with my home. I was still doing DVDs, CDs, and stuff. But then I went to the WD TV Live. This was one of the best devices that you can have. Now, we talk about Netflix. This was my personal Netflix because you can go online, get the content, or rip your movie. A lot of my movies were ripped. All right, they were ripped on my computer, and I would take that image, right? I would take that image, and then what I would do is go on the internet and get the movie cover, the movie poster, and I will put that in the folder itself. And when you turn on your WTV Live and you go into the to look at your video, it will show you just the movie art. And it looked just like Netflix, just like Plex. It will look just like this. So what I end up doing, I started making it because this device, I think alone was like $100. If I'm not mistaken, this bad boy was $100 alone. But what I told people, I say, listen, give me 150 and I'll start you off with 20 movies. Any 20 movies you want. I don't care. If you want TV series, if you was into the TV series, now I will let you pick out 5 TV series because them TV series be having 15, 20, but I let them do 5 seasons, or you can pick out 20. And I just start them off with I'll say 150, right? And it was so easy to get this bad boy going. I'm talking about I would be in your house because you can go right to Best Buy and get it. And the thing about it made this bad boy so sweet. And this is how I look right here. They say, I remember those. And I still have mine packed up over there. I still have this bad boy. So while people were still doing the DVDs, worrying about their stuff getting scratched up, with this device, you didn't have to worry about this. It was straightforward. And they can use their remote control. The remote control was straightforward. You see at the front, it has a USB, right? And you see in the back, it has a USB. You see it has an HDMI out, and you see it does Wi-Fi, and it had a direct Ethernet port. All right, you can do optical if you wanted to, and plus you can just power up. But the thing about it, it had 2, and it also came with the AV cables. The red, the yellow, and the white. But it had 2. So if you wanted a movie, only thing I would do would come over to your house, and I think it might have been like 175 that I charged. I can't remember. But anyway, I would just come over there with the movie, with a flash drive, put my flash drive in the front, and you had your flash drive, external hard drive in the back. And it allowed, and what it would do, it would copy whatever movie I told it to copy it to and put it on yours. And it took no longer than 5 minutes, even for a 2 hour. I mean, because it was just that quick. I think it was USB 2.0 back then still, I think. And it just moved so well. And I got my money and I'll be gone. Just like that. And I had so many of these out there. So many of them. And the way I had it set up, when I pull that folder and I copy that folder and they go and watch their movies, it'll have the movie cover right there. And so on their TV, they can just go to the movie cover and select that movie and then just click play. And that sucker will do the little buffer for a second and it will play. It was awesome. And the only reason and the thing about it, you didn't need internet. Only reason it had internet because it had Netflix on there. And so I think it had something else on there, but it was like Netflix was the main one. It was Netflix, Hulu Plus. You can get on Facebook, Pandora. So you can get on all of this. Remember, Blockbuster, YouTube. You can get on all of this. But that's why you had to be connected to the internet. Other than that, if you just had movies on it, you ain't have no internet, this was my go-to right here. And I talked so many people into it, and they loved it. And the thing about it, what does this remote look like? Look what this remote look like. Don't this remote look very, very similar to a lot of these other remotes? Here go one. It's crazy how some of these remotes look. And I used to, man, listen, I turned on, I know I had probably I know I sold probably about 60 to 70 of these boys. 60 to 70. I can't remember my price. It seems like I'm cheating myself. I might have been $200. I cannot remember because I think at the time I would get like a 250 gigabyte or something like that. It might have even been lower than that, you know. But the external hard drive that I got was not that big. It was not that big. It might have only been 80. Honestly, to be serious, it might have been 80, which was probably about $50. But it was so quick to program these devices instead of just getting getting a duplicator, which I had, and actually going out there. I still did that, but these right here became a big thing. And sometimes I would have people meet up with me, and I would get it I had a power inverter, and that's all I would do. I had a little monitor, and I would do it right there in the car. I mean, it was straightforward. But this was my go-to right here. And this just how it was. When you plug it up, it was a simple interface, and you were going to videos right here. And when you click videos, all the movie posters will pop up. And looking just like Netflix back in the day. Looking just like it. It was awesome. Very, very awesome. Let me see. Let me see. GZ say, Dale, what happened to your Filelinked store? I haven't been there for a while. There's not much there. I don't know which one you're talking about, GZ. It should. A lot of the applications in Filelinked, if it's smaller, it's because a lot of them apps are duplicates. And there's no need to put the same application, different name in there. So I don't know. Yep. Remember those? What's up, Huff? What's good, man? So you made it. Let's go, huh? Oh, what's up? Huff up in the building. Big salute. I still have 5,000 DVD movies that I rip and record from that time. Absolutely, Ms. And Ms. B Love, I used to be down there. Remember, I worked for the cable company, right? And I would get off work, and of course, I was PlayStation, I was gaming and all of that. And I would be down in the basement and wake up 5 o'clock, and be so tired going back to work. It was crazy. What's up, Locust? What's good? What's going on with you? Hey, let me give a big salute. Salute, Huff. What's up, man? Said another good one, folks. Learn. Absolutely. And we got plenty more to talk about, too. Yup. Definitely. Hey, big salute, Huff. Thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate the love. Thank you. That's what's up. Showing that love. Look like another. You know what? If you put them together, a lot of these bad boys. Check this out. Let me see if I can make it. Let me see something. I want you. It's a little bit different, but you see. But it's a lot of them I mean, it got some changes on there, but a lot of them come from some of these older devices. A lot of them come. It was way better than Android box TV. TV remote. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. So, but that's how it was. And this device, people still use this device. Believe me, when I tell you people still use it, because if you go on the forums, a lot of people still use it, and you can use it. I mean, it's just if you want to start, I know we got Plex, but for someone, if Plex get too tough for you, you can actually get this device. You can. I think I seen it on eBay for like $30 now. And they definitely work. They definitely work. And you can just, as long as you got your external drive, and some people just don't know. Some people call external drive servers. As long as you got your content, you are good to go. So this was a pretty neat device right here. Pretty neat. Let me see. Huff say I'm supporting your favorite YouTuber is a good investment. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. He said, did you have to search for movie posters or did they load automatically? Nope, you had to search it. So you just went on like Google and, if you're looking for Beverly Hills Cop, you just search it, get the movie poster and just add it to the folder. The movie posters wasn't big. So, I mean, it took 3 seconds to load to your computer, put it in there, and that was it. So it didn't load like Plex. Yeah, they say my partner used to have a 500 gigabyte external for movies and one for music. Yep. And some people actually do that. I mean, I had movies and karaoke on mine. Miss Brianna say, what is a cheap multi-viewer at Superdell? You have to go on Amazon. Amazon, you're gonna spend anywhere between 70 for a good one. I mean, a good one, quality one, you're gonna spend 70, 80, $85 for one, Miss Brianna. Yep. What's up, Still Focus? How you doing? What's good with you? Yeah, man, going down memory lane, baby. What's up, View? How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up. So now, this is where the hustling came in at, right? This is where really, once I got taught the DVD games and the CD game, I'm like, man, I'm trying to convert, right? I'm converting over because I seen where it was going. Because you had DVDs out, but then it was starting to go into Blu-ray. It was going into Blu-ray mode where the Blu-rays were starting to get, come out, and they were very expensive, but they were starting to, and I'm like, hold up, man, this is going to change the game. And that's when I started playing with, the WD and, trying to get people to still stay with me, instead of you going to buy a player, let me get the content and I will put it on your player. That way you ain't got to go out there and buy no Blu-ray or anything. That was my competition, was the Blu-ray players and the DVD players. And I was like, but once I got this out there, man, I'm talking about I sold maybe about 3 a week, which is good. Some people might be like, man, you only sold 3 a week. I sold 3 of them WD TV lives a week. That's pretty good. And also I was still doing the DVDs and CDs and stuff like that. So this was pretty good. So from there, after I got done with the WTV, right? Y'all ain't gonna believe this one. You ain't gonna believe this one. My next device, because I wanted to get into gaming and all of that. My next device was this one. And this is where this one right here, this is the Ouya. this is where I started to get into streaming, like actually learning how to use Kodi and other applications. It was only like one or two applications that APKs at the time. It wasn't, I think it was Showbox, Kodi, and maybe been one more. Like I think it was another add-on, and I think it had its own dedicated application or something like that, add-on. And it was NaviX. So it was Showbox, Kodi, NaviX. Do some of y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? He said, yeah, I remember this one also. He's a fun fact. Oh yeah, it's the first console owned by a woman. Man, wow. GZ say, hey, what's the one you used on yesterday's stream? Yesterday, I didn't go live yesterday. You talking about Friday? I didn't show, I don't know. GZ, I don't know. So first there was the new DVD, then the Blu-rays, then Kodi, then ABK. What's next? I don't get where you're getting at, GZ. I don't know what you're talking about, but we'll keep it moving. So this was the next device, right? Now, I went through the web TV live. I went through the WD, but I wanted to get into some retro gaming. Well, this device right here allowed you to retro game, and it was Android based, Android run, Android driven. And like I said, it was three, media sources I used. Showbox on here, Kodi, and then NaviX. NaviX had some separate type of that I had on the Ouya, and it was nice. It was nice. This is where I got introduced. I didn't know anything about Kodi until I started researching this bad boy. And this one, I mean, this was awesome. This was the first set-top box / gaming emulator that had a Bluetooth controller. You notice with that controller, some of these, controllers, if you look at the Nvidia Shield, look at some of these controllers that they got out, they're very similar to this bad boy. A lot of people compare this controller to the Xbox. Very, very nice. But again, you not only can you game on here, you can actually go and stream, watch some good streaming. And it was so nice, guys. This is why I say I got a history behind this bad boy. I didn't just start a year ago, 2 years ago. I was really digging in to see exactly what the heck was going on out here. How can I cut the cable cord? This device, this is how I look. Straight up. They gave you a game pad, and you got the console. Right? You seen this. You got the gamepad and the console. So where do you think the Nvidia Shield got theirs from? I'll sit back and drink some juice. The Nvidia Shield is what? A gaming console. Not only can you PC game, but it's good for retro gaming too. This right here lets you retro game. It has so much on there. This is just how it was. And then you can go to Target and buy you an extra controller. Man, we played, listen, I had Miss Pac-Man, Dunk. I had all those games on this bad boy. All of them. And this was the back of it. You see it got the HDMI right here out. Can't remember what this is unless I go and pull it out. The Ethernet, and you had a USB. What I did, I got a USB hub. I got just a regular USB hub, and I hooked the flash drive up, and the rest was history. I can play movies on here. So if I had my flash drive and wanted some movies, I went to this one because this one was a lot cheaper than the this one was cheaper than the WD Live. You can catch these bad boys at Target on sale. I know. I think at I don't know. I can't remember if it was at Best Buy, but I know it was at Target. I know it was at Target, and I think the price was like 59 or 69. So what I did after the WD, I would get my people like the NES games and the Super NES games. I would load it up with that, and I would ask them the same thing. I would keep my price the same. I would keep my price the same. And I would ask them, because the games was nothing. I had the games. It was nothing, but I would ask them what movies and everything they wanted. And again, it became, what can I do to profit off of this stuff? If they putting this technology out here, what can I do to profit off of it, to make some money? And this is what I use. I use what they had out here and actually studied it, researched it. I mean, plenty of times, like you can go to YouTube, but I used to go to the forums, and the forums will give you a little bit more details of what you could do with this box. And you see it had the power button up on the top. I mean, it was straightforward with this device. And this is just how it came. And when I give it to someone and they were paying me the same price, even though it was a cheaper model, it was a cheaper product out there. So it was very, very, it was definitely nice. Say NaviX was sometimes better. Yes. I think NaviX, what it was, Mr. Urban World, I think NaviX was just a more convenient. You can get to the product quicker than going here. Then you got to go here and then go to this category and then wait for your links. With NaviX, they had so many categories, new releases. You go up in new releases, boom, it's right there instead of waiting on, Cody to load up and all of that stuff. So yes. Yes. So let me see. Say Dale, did those people upgrade with you? A couple of them upgraded. But once I got rid of my WD TV Live, that was it. Because I think WD was going down a little bit, but I wanted something that was a little bit more compatible. And so what I would do with this Ouya, I will put some add-ons on there again. Using just NaviX was just so easy. You go into NaviX and NaviX gave you everything. When I tell you everything, and it was just that easy. But the thing what sold people over is they can play their retro games that they grew up with. So you had 50-year-old people like, yeah, man, I used to play Pac-Man. Boom, there it is. There it is, And what I used to do, I use my computer, right? And I do the instructions. I always do instructions on my devices, right? How do you get to this? How do you get to your movies? How do you get to your gaming? And I use this, and they just followed, they just read it and followed because it was straightforward. Really, once you went on there, and this device, people actually still use this device, not to stream, but they use it to game. They definitely use it for retro gaming. All right, just to give you a little bit of history. Shannon, hey, let me give you some love, baby. Thank you for donating $10 to the channel. I appreciate it, baby. Big salute. That's some love right there. And I'm gonna change my channel up so you watch and see where it actually, while I'm live, instead of me waiting, it'll automatically pop up. So definitely, Shannon, thank you, baby. Thank you. Appreciate that love, baby. See, I discovered back in the front days. Man. Say Ouya was good for the time I upgraded from Apple TV version 2. That's what's up. What's up, Biz? How you doing? What's going on with you? What is going on? What's up, Miss Me? Say I have never heard of Ouya. Sounds cool. Well, I wouldn't get it now unless you're talking about retro gaming. If you're going to retro game like Nintendo, Super NES, Sega, I don't know if it'll do PS1. I'm not for sure, but Nintendo 64 it'll do. But some of those old retro games that we grew up on, this would be awesome for that. But also, like if you can actually do it on a cheap Android box too. You can do it on a cheap Android box. It's just that a device like this comes with a controller that you can use. Also, another great device, the Nvidia Shield, but you're gonna pay for it. But you got options out there, Miss Me. You got options. So, that's where I get the streaming from. I always been out there hustling, hustling, hustling. Like, just seeing what I can do, how to make extra money, and just see how far I can take it, and I was very successful. I was very successful. From there, excuse me, from there, I went into another device. All right. From there, I went strictly to here. After and I didn't sell any of these, but I did try it. I went into these, and a lot of y'all remember this. Actually, y'all seen this on my show, right? Where is it at? You seen this on my show. And of course, this is the Nexus. All right. You seen this on the Nexus. Y'all see I got it right here. A nice little switch change up. It definitely did its thing. Very, very nice, solid. Again, I just wanted to try it out with the streaming. So you see it right here. And a lot of y'all see this type of remote. It is what it is. A lot of companies use the same type of remotes. All right. And I think this was a Bluetooth remote, if I'm not mistaken. But to me, the Nexus player looked just like a hockey puck. And I just wanted to see what I can do to actually see the devices that I can use to stream. I was very successful with this one, but I didn't sell any of these. Because right off the rip, by the time I found out about this one, it was already, talk about, Google not supporting it anymore. They wasn't doing no updates or nothing like that. This was the first device that ran Android TV. I got it. I had it on one of my TVs for a while. It worked. A lot of the APKs, again, Showbox. It might have been another one out there I used with it. Of course, Kodi and a lot of the Kodi forks work with it. So it was pretty solid. It was pretty solid. It worked. But it didn't have an Ethernet port on it and like that. It was just straightforward. But the reason I didn't get down with it, because it didn't, for the money that they was asking for, they wasn't doing no more updating on it. And this was the original Android TV. So some of these, some people who just thinking Android TV just got started, nah. This was the original. This is just how Android TV looked back in the day. But I mean, it did its job though. It was very solid, and it did its job. Definitely did its job. They say I remember the hockey puck device. That device was nice though. It was straightforward. You could talk in it. I think it was the first remote control that allowed you to actually talk in it. It wasn't always good, but it definitely served its purpose. All right. Yeah, crazy how they shut down NaviX, but Kodi got to stick around. Well, the thing about it, NaviX was a part of that. It was a part. And what I think happened to NaviX, I think it was a lot of, that's when a lot of beef started. Developers start leaving. Y'all think YouTubers be having beef. If y'all was here back in like 2014, 15, all of this stuff, 2013, 14, 15, y'all saw a lot of beefs. And that's why, when they say, when the so-called community says, oh man, you should talk behind the scenes, it was a lot of talking going on behind the scenes. And you had developers saying, you know what, forget y'all, I'm out. And that's when add-ons was crashing big time. I'm talking about big time. It it was crazy. You know, it was crazy, crazy, crazy. And, you know, a lot of the blame, you know, was blamed because of YouTube creators actually showing stuff. They blame YouTubers for everything. Everything. I mean, they blame YouTuber for everything. And but they will put them on a forum, how do you do it or whatever. So it was out there for everybody to see, but they ain't want no YouTuber actually showing it. And then it was inner beefs. Like it would be a team of guys that, you know, kicked it and they end up, you know, getting into it, falling out. You had a couple of them that passed away, you know, so the add-on eventually went down. It was crazy, man. It was crazy back in them days. What's up, Dub Q? What up, Tay? What's going on? Say, bless Superdell. Hope you are well too. Yes, I am doing awesome. I am doing awesome. Say, I love macaroni and cheese, but it has to be homemade, not the stuff that comes in the box. Google didn't support their devices very long back then. I remember the Nexus tablet, good device, but didn't last long. Still had a Nexus phone, but the company has moved to Google Pixel. Yeah, and Google is real. That's the only thing about Google. Google will move on quick. Like they'll sit back and get in a marriage. They'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore, and just bust up. Um, that's why people are kind of skeptical when it comes to the devices, this device right here. That's why individuals, when it comes to this right here, how long would this last? How long will Google stay with it? Google done straight up put some devices out here and say, we made our money. It is what it is, and move on quick. So you absolutely right about that, Dave. You are 1000% correct. So from there, guys, again, I couldn't do nothing with it, but you know, this is, you know, I was like, man, I can't do this, man. They talking about quitting already. You know, I'm like, no, I ain't about to even play with it. You know, so that's when I got into this one. And some of y'all gonna recognize this. Some of y'all, hey, listen, this next device here, Miss Me say, have you told us what's on your Black Friday shopping? No, I really don't have a Black Friday shopping list. I will be out there because the only thing about Black Friday, a lot of the deals start early now. So I love the Black Friday when you didn't get it until that Friday. And you get up in there and it's 1,000 people trying to get in the store at the same time. You had people out there in tents waiting for 2 days just to get that one TV. It was crazy. And I like to hear, you know, of course we can't do it this year, but it was good to be around people who were out trying to get that deal. And you see a guy carrying two TVs and he's struggling, right? He's struggling just to get the TVs to his truck. Or you see that one small vehicle, Miss Me, that's trying to put that big screen TV in the hatchback, knowing it ain't fitting. But they like forget that. Hey, you got some rope. So it was a lot of that going on. But this was my next moneymaker right here. This device right here. This is the original Fire Stick, first gen. A lot of y'all remember this. A lot of y'all remember this. I made a lot of money off of this right here. A lot of money. This bad. Now, the only bad thing about it, it took like 2.5 hours to program or set up, jailbreak, whatever you want to call it, silo, whatever you want to call it. It took like 2 hours because you had ADB. You know, that was a program. That's if it worked. Sometimes that bad boy used to give you headaches, and it just took so long. So unless if you were working a 9 to 5, you working 10, 11 hours a day, and you come home and program, you might have programmed 2 that night before you went to bed. I mean, it was that bad. And on your days off, you would be in front of that TV all day programming these boys. But they did their job, though. It was very, very nice. I got down with these. A lot of y'all remember this is the box it came in. I still have a first gen stick. I'm never going to get rid of it. So when we're talking about this in 10 years, I'll be able to pull my stick out. I'll be able to pull my stick out and show the world, right? But this is it right here. Look how plain that is. I mean, it was a great device at the time, but it was slow as heck. Look how small that remote was, man. So I mean, it is very, very nice. They always gave us a HDMI extension, but you were very limited. But a lot of the apps, again, this is when some of the apps started getting popular. Such as like newest movies. You had Showbox. You had a lot of them applications that are not around anymore. That you'll put on the Fire Stick. And the Fire Stick was just nice. It was very, very nice. And this is just how I used to be on the floor. I sit them on the floor and go right at it. Get to my PC, my little slow PC, and I would try to program that bad boy right from there. And it was straight. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. But of course, it was slow as heck. When I tell you it was slow, it was very, very slow. But I mean, you can't fault this device right here. This device is very, very, very nice. My brother would call me. He would call me this late at night. But let me see. He's left. Say Dale, what's up, bro? Just finishing up a paper for computer programming class. I had to join. That's what's up, humble. Hey, go on, finish that paper up, man. Get that credit. Get that credit, man. Get it while you can. What up, Tay? What's good? Say, still got the Nexus for Dub Q. John say, but if you know what you were doing, you got to flash those older Google devices with updated files that you downloaded off the internet. Only thing about that, it's still going to run kind of slow. I have done that with some of the devices. It is going to run pretty slow. Yep, it's definitely going to run pretty slow. And it's all right. It's pretty cool. If you know what you're doing, right? Tech Doc, what's up, man? Say that's my first. Hey, salute, man. I'll be seeing you over there doing your thing, man. Salute. What's up? What's good with you? What is good? What is good? You say the first Fire Stick when I started my channel. Yeah, hey, listen, I was selling so many of these. I was selling so many of these bad boys. It was just amazing back then. What we had, from there. Right after I got done with the Fire Sticks, a gentleman came on to my channel. What up, Bo?
What up?
A gentleman by the name of Stephen Cornelius, right after the Fire Stick. And he said, hey, what's up, Dale? My name's Steven. I say, what's up, man? I ain't know nothing about Steve. Steve a matter of fact, he hit me up. I think he hit me up. I don't know if he hit me up on an email or did he say, do you know about Android boxes? I said, no. So he emailed me with his number. And we kicked it. He said, well, yeah, I see you be getting on with the Fire Sticks, but you don't mess with the Android boxes. And I was like, no, I don't know nothing about no. And I knew about an Android box because I had one, but it was like it had a name to it. It had a name, but I didn't know that they called it Android TV boxes. I say, no, I don't know nothing about it. And he said, so we was talking. He said, yeah. I think he sent me a link or something. And then I was like, hey, man, I got this box. I got one right here. I can't remember if we was online. I can't remember if we was on Skype or whatever. I say, here, go right there. He said, well, Dale, you got you a box. I say, man, but I was having a hard time with it because I didn't know how to set it up. And that's when he was like, "Oh, it's easy, man. That's all you have to do is this." And once he showed me the Android boxes, I said, "Man, forget them sticks. I'm going to these Android boxes." And so that's when I got introduced to the Android TV boxes that a lot of y'all are using. Y'all understand it. A lot of people actually sell those boxes, right? And so from there, uh, that's when the hustle got real. It really got real. And it actually changed my life. And so of course you had the second gen Fire Stick come out. You had what else came out? You had um the Fire Stick 4K. You had all of that stuff coming out. But the hustle was definitely real with the Fire Sticks. That's why the Fire Stick is the number 2 streaming device out there, because it's so easy to sell. It's so convenient. You can put it in your pocket and take it anywhere you want. And that's how the Fire Stick actually got so popular so quick. Now, it would probably never catch the Roku. All right, let's just be honest. The Roku is on everything. Roku is on projectors. Roku is on TVs. They got Roku on pancakes. They got Roku's on burgers. They got Roku's on everything. So it's going to be hard for Amazon to actually catch that device. But it is a well known, definitely in the States. It is well known, but it's just a lot of cheap TVs actually have Roku on it. You can buy a 55-inch Roku for, like $159. I mean, it's just a very cheap TV. And when you buy one, that sale still goes towards Roku. So let me see what the people are saying. He said it was easy for my customers because they had trouble navigating the Amazon user interface. He said the one thing that keeps me from Fire Sticks is that it was slow and it takes so long to watch a movie. I hate that. I would just rather pay for a movie. Miss Me, a lot of times, it's all about your network. So if you got a slower network, that could play a key. But also, like, it depends what type of device you had too. So yeah, the Fire Sticks were known for that. To be slow. But what we figured out, if you got a fast network and you got a pretty decent device, yeah, your load time can be, either rather slow or it can start like in 5 to 10 seconds. And so, yes, you're right about that though. Them sticks was known for being slow, but that's all we had at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy say, Dale, what's a good universal remote that works on all Fire Sticks and Amazon Android boxes? Shoot, you got a few of them.
Yeah.
You got a few of those. Depending on what you want to get, depends how much you want to spend. So you got Bo, he's displaying his. Hold on, let me show that again, Bo. That's the sofa futon. Yeah. So and I got one right here too.
And then you got all kind of regular Dell got the whatchamacallit.
So,
What's your one like this, Dell?
oh, you got
With
you
it's
got
square?
yeah, you got the Q9 remotes.
Yeah, the Q9, the
Uh,
Q9 remote.
I'm trying to get this because it's
Oh,
still trying to show my face, that recognition. But this is the sofa baton. All right. Up to 16 devices you can add to it. It is Bluetooth. Um,
mm-hmm.
you got Bluetooth keyboards out there. Anything Bluetooth will work with a Fire Stick or Amazon or Android box. Any Fire Stick or Amazon Android box.
Yeah.
Yep. So any of them will work. Jimmy, that's all you need is a Bluetooth. That's all you need is a Bluetooth, and you'll be good to go on that. But a lot of them devices
Mm-hmm.
actually work. Or you can get you a wireless, like Bo said, the Q9. You'll be good to go on that. The Q9 is pretty solid though. It's USB. If you get it with the Amazon streaming devices, such as the Fire Stick, you will have to get an OTG cable.
Mm-hmm.
On the go. That's all you got to do is go to Amazon, search OTG for Fire Sticks. You're gonna have a host of them come up. They pretty easy to find. They just like this. Matter of fact, you'll see them looking
Yeah.
just like this. And it's just that one is going to go into your Fire Stick, and the other one is going to power it. And it's pretty easy. It's straightforward.
Yeah.
Straightforward. But any remote, any Bluetooth remote will work on those devices, and you'll be good to go. But if it's for you, I will go with a Bluetooth device. Now, if you're trying to make some money off of it, I will go with a wireless device because you can get OTGs. They sell them 2, 3 in a pack for like dirt cheap. I always get them like I think two for like $5 or $6 or something like that. And then I just give a customer one, and then I sell them the remote because that remote gonna get sold 25 or higher, depending on how I feel.
Hmm.
Say Amazon and Android are getting on TVs now, uh, but Roku has such a huge head start on them. Yeah, Amazon. I mean, Amazon as of right now, Amazon is only on two TVs, Toshiba and Insignia, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been like 2, 3 years since they've been doing it. You're absolutely right. But Android TV is definitely coming out. I think at one time Android TVs were only on like Philips, Sony's, just to name a couple. But now you can find them on TCLs. You can find them on Hisense. Um, Again, Philips. You can find them on what's another one? Spectra or something like that. They're on those TVs. So yeah, Android definitely. They got more brands than Fire, the Fire TV edition. So yes, it said if you have a Android TV, you can run PS4 games on it without a PlayStation 4 console. I mean, I don't know about that, but if you can play some PlayStation 4 games on it, that's what's up. Yep. Kim guy say, "Hey, get a shield hands down, and you're done." It depends. I wouldn't. I would say this. It depends what you want to do. All right. I know a lot of people tell you just to get a shield. I'm not getting a shield. This is just my opinion. I know Kim guy. Everybody have their opinions. Uh, but if I can be honest, with today, with all the devices that we have today. Now, if this was 3, 4 years ago, I understand. If you're just going to stream, and when I say stream, if you're just going to watch movies and TV shows, that's it. I would not invest in the Nvidia Shield. I would not spend that $150 or $200 on those shield.
Say it
Uh,
again, man. Say it
I
again, man.
I would not do it. It's not worth it or anything. That's like a person who stay in Utah. Denver, no, what Denver, right? Is it Utah? A person that stay in Denver, or no, let's just say that's like a person that stays in Alaska, where you got a lot of cold weather. You got cold weather and snow for 9 out of the 12 months, and you go and buy a Lamborghini for what? It does not make sense, or you in a state or a country that summer is only a month, and you back to the cold, and you're back to the snow, and you buy a motorcycle. It's not even worth it. You got to use it to its fullest potential. And I think with today's streaming devices, we got so many great streaming devices. I don't know if I would spend $200 on a device just to watch movies and TV shows. That's just my take on it, and that's why I
Me
don't
too.
tell people that. I don't tell people, "Oh, go with the Shield or nothing else." No, that's not true in today's age, in these
Mhm.
times that we have today. And Bo, if you want to, you
Yeah,
can.
no, I totally agree, dude. I mean, my only reason I say I agree with you because if you're not gaming, and Dale was the first one to actually hints on it and beat me up about it. If you ain't gaming on that Nvidia Shield, then it doesn't make sense if you're just gonna use it just for streaming. Use it to its potential. If
Mhm.
you're gonna stream, you might as well play games on there as well. If you're not playing no games on there, then because if you when you think about it, it was made for gaming.
Gaming.
It was made for gaming.
Yep. And I just believe we just got too many devices out here now. I mean, some good devices. You got TiVo out here. You got the Fire Sticks out here. You got
Mhm.
TVs that's actually you can pay. Look, they got 55-inch Android TVs out here, right? That if you're just going to stream, you're just going to watch live TV and watch some movies, you can buy you a brand new 55-inch TV for the same thing and do the same thing. Now, the reason the Nvidia Shield is so great is because it does have the Tegra 1 chip, which is very, very powerful and is meant for gaming, PC gaming. That's why the Nvidia Shield is a console. It is not an Android TV box, even though it's running Android TV, the operating system, but they sell it as a console. It goes against PS4, Xbox One. So I mean, we all gonna have our difference of opinion, but to me, this is my take, and I done had plenty of disagreements with other people, but they can never say, they'll say, "Oh, you should get the Shield only." But then you will see them on their YouTube. Oh, this is a very nice device. Oh, I get it. Hold up. If your first thing is to tell someone to get an Nvidia Shield, why are you even introducing other streaming devices on your channel? It does not make any sense.
Mhm.
And that would be my argument with other YouTubers or YouTube creators. Not everybody is a creator. That'd be my argument. If you saying to stream, oh man, my first choice, if a person asks me, I'm gonna tell them to get the Shield. Then why are you reviewing other streaming devices on? You should be basing your channel strictly off the Shield if
Mhm.
that's your first choice. And with me, I tell people from the jump when they ask me and they say, well, what should I get? What's the best device? First of all, what are you trying to do? That's the first thing I ask them. What are you trying to do? What are your interests? Oh, I just want to watch movies and TV shows. All right, well, now I'm gonna give you some more devices. You got Fire Sticks out there, and then, but now if a person say, "Hey, I do want to game a little bit," uh, you know, what devices are out there for gaming, or my son PC game or something like that? Then yeah, I can say that, and then we go from there. But that's not my first choice. I don't care if the person is super rich. I just don't. I don't care, and I'm not gonna give them the wrong information. But you got some YouTubers. They'll sit back and be like, "Oh, I'm telling them to get the Shield for what? Why you gonna tell young people to spend $200, but they only gonna use $50 worth of the device?" All right. So I mean, that's just my take, and I know others have. I'm not saying I'm not saying Kim guy because everybody has their own opinion. But
Mhm.
and everybody's entitled to their opinion. But I think me personally, if we're gonna tell people to get the Shield, if you got a YouTube channel, you shouldn't be displaying nothing but the Shield. I mean, that's just I wouldn't do nothing. If that's your first choice, my first choice is not the Shield. My first choice is to actually figure out what are you trying to do. And maybe, oh, I just want to watch it. If I could put live TV on it and I just want to watch movies and TV. I'm not about to have you go out there and spend your hard-earned 200, unless that's what you want to do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you say, "Hey, man, I want something a little bit more powerful," because look, I got people out there with Android boxes. I got people out there with TiVos and everything. I don't get any complaints. I don't get any complaints because you got a lot of people out here with some terrible internet, and they Shield is running like a $20 Android TV box.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, I'm just, I'm just being straight up. It's more than just the Shield. You can't tell me on my channel. I don't tell somebody to go out and get the Shield. I'd rather tell you to work on your network. Make sure your internet is up to par before you get some of these high-end devices. Because I'm telling you, you're gonna be very, very mad if you go out there and get these high-end devices, right? And your stuff run like crap. And you're gonna be on like my show, or you're gonna be on Bo's show. Like, hey man, I just got the Shield, which we done all had. And say, hey man, I got the Shield, but I'm still experiencing buffering. Like,
It's
I
your
don't think it's
network.
the Shield, right? I don't think it's the Shield. So, hey, Kim got big salute though. I mean, but you know, you just got everybody have their different preference. Not to say, hey, Kim guy may say, hey, go with the Shield and the Shield only. But me, I'm gonna tell you what is your budget and what are you trying to do. You know, first I'm gonna ask you what you're trying to do, and then I say, hey, what you're trying to spend,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go down the my top list. My top, everybody top list is going to be different, and you know that's just what it is. That's what it is, and nobody's wrong because everybody has their own opinion. I don't want anybody getting mad. Oh, no, I just do things different. I research and I actually find out what people actually are trying to do. And I don't want people. I just believe in, you know, I'm not going to tell you go and get that drop top Lamborghini, you know, or that brand new Corvette. And 11 months out of the state you stay in, 11 months is either it's raining, snowing, or you got 10 feet of snow. It's that's going to be bad for you. Then you're going to be like, hey, man, why you tell me you're going to get this Lambo and I can't enjoy it?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. What's up, Big H? What's up, Aaron? What's up, Tech Doctor? What's good with y'all?
no, no, Kim guy, we just got different opinion. See, one thing about grown people, right? And Kim, you're not doing it. One thing about us grown folk, we can be different. We can think
Yeah.
different and still
Mm-hmm.
respect each other.
Mm-hmm.
And
Agree to
believe me,
disagree.
I respect everybody's opinion. It's just that
Mm-hmm.
I just try not to uh, give them the wrong information because we got too many devices now. If you would have asked me this back in 2016, 17, hey, I would have told, hey man, get the shield, because it was like get the shield or you can get this slow fire stick, right? And you could have had the fastest internet in the world, but that fire stick is still gonna be slow. All right. So, hey, Kim guy, I know what you're saying though. You're not. Hey, listen, you all right with me? You all right with me? Tech say agree with Dell. If you want something super powerful device, then you can eliminate Dreamcast, GameCube, run Plex server, then get a Shield. If you only want to stream, then get a 4K Fire Stick Chromecast. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that's what we're saying. But hey, Tech Doctor, there's a lot of individuals out there telling people to get the Shield, and a person say, "Hey, I just want to watch my IPTV. Get the Shield." Like what?
That part.
You gonna tell them to spend $200 just to watch IPTV? No, don't do it. What's up, Big H? Ms. Me say, what's the best internet service? It depends where you stay. It depends where you stay. If you're talking internet, I would say broadband. And when I say broadband, you're talking about the Comcast, the Wild, the Spectrum, Cox.
Cox.
You know, those are broadband companies. Now, AT&T is not a broadband company. AT&T is just it's a phone company.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do they supply internet service? Absolutely. Is it the best? No. AT&T. Some people who say they look. Only way you're getting fiber to that bad boy is for the new developments. When they building a, they done tore down all them old houses and they done reran everything. That is it. If you in a older area, like I'm in Detroit. I'm in Metro Detroit, right? Detroit has a old infrastructure. AT&T is not about to invest millions. And when I say millions, I'm not talking one, two, three, because Detroit is one of the largest city as far as square foot in America. I'm talking about Detroit is large. I'm talking about super large. That's why you see these organizations coming to Detroit and they buying up this land. All right, it's for a reason. But they're not going to, unless you take one portion of the area, completely tear it down, dig it up. They're not going to sit back and run any of the updates that is needed inside of Detroit. So compared to just running some taps and everything from pole to pole, so you need a broadband company. That's the best one. The Comcast is the Spectrum, the Cox, the Wide Open West, which is wild. Um, Time Warner, if they still somewhere out there, those are the ones you want. Them are broadband companies. Now Verizon, that's on one of them scales. I don't know, because some people can get some things with Verizon, some people can't, depending on where you stay and where the infrastructure is at. Uh, not everybody can get their own router with Verizon, which I learned in the past. I'm like, dang, you can't get your own router because of the infrastructure. So, and again, Verizon is what? A phone company.
Mm-hmm.
And they call I don't forget what they call the phone companies. I can't remember, but I know with cable, cable companies, a lot of them are broadband. So that's what you want right there, Miss Me. If you got one of those companies, I will invest in that, work on your network, and then I'm telling you, you'll have great, you'll be all right. You'll be good to go. Once you get your devices.
Mm-hmm.
He said, my friend paying $50 plus for five. God, woo,
Yeah,
damn,
AT&T. He put down below his AT&T.
man. Yeah, Vincent. Yeah, you may have yours, but not what I learned with Verizon. Not everybody is able to get their own router because of the infrastructure. Yep, not everybody is able to get it, or is it their modem? I don't think everybody is able to get that. That's what I meant. Not everyone is able to get their own modem because that's the key right there, the modem.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, that's what I found out. Now I know Lee from Supreme Builds, he got his, but then there's a couple of people that I know that's in New York or maybe New Jersey. They were like, no, I can't. They won't let me get my own equipment.
Right, but most of them they only give you they give you the modem, but you can go out and get your own router.
Yeah, so it's crazy. Well, with me, I got my own modem and my own router. I took my network. Only thing that belongs in the cable company in my home is that line.
Mm-hmm.
That line that comes from the ground block outside, and it runs in, but it hits my modem and hits my router, and that's the best way to go. That's the best way to go. What up, Chef? What's good?
What's up, Chef?
Damn. Buddy say nowadays some of the boxes like Minix, GT King, and Yugo MS6 are close to the price of the Shield, and that is true. But again, the reason you paying more because they have a faster chip.
Mm-hmm.
They got a faster chip, you know, and that chip makes a difference.
A big difference.
Now if they're charging $130, um, and they running a S905 S2, we got a problem. I wouldn't pay for that. But now they're running a chip now that J922. that's in that Magic C. Hey, Chop, do me a favor. Look up on that shelf right there and just toss me that white and orange box. I'm about to show y'all a box right now that I think I paid 109 for. You can just toss it over there. Cool. This one right here, and it's in the light. This right here is the N6 Plus Magic C. All right, but let me show you the specs. Let me get my face out of here. Man,
Go back some there.
yeah, I'm trying to get that light out of here. I might not be able to do it there. Hold up. Hold up. Let me just stand up. It's that light.
There you go. Go back. Come back in. It was good. It was short.
I don't know. It's this light.
Can't see it now.
Can't get it, guys. I'm trying to get it. But anyway, it's running the S922X. So it has a different processor. It has a faster processor in here. That's what you're paying for. That S905 is not, I mean, it works because that's what's running in the Fire Stick. That's what's running in the TiVo. It works. But when you got a faster chip, like you're going to pay for that Nvidia Shield because it has the Tegra 1 chip in it. And people say, hey, man, that Shield ain't never, they're not going to go on sale that much. At least the console part of it. And that's just how it is. It's just all of what's under the hood.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now you look, you got your, all right, you got your, all right, I'm gonna tell you like this. I just use this analogy. You got an Expedition, right? You got an Expedition. Pretty cool, solid, got power and everything, right? But then you got that brand new Escalade, Cadillac. Both of them pretty much the same size. But when you open up that hood or you get behind that dashboard, you see why you paying an extra $20,000 for one, and they pretty much the same devices. I mean, they pretty much they kind of look the same. They could be the same length and everything, but it's all about the bells and whistles, what's under the hood, right? And what's behind that dashboard. And when you look at that brand new Cadillac 2021, and you look at that Expedition, that's all you got to do. Just look at the dashboard. Look at the dashboard, and you tell me the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it is. Once you pop that hood, you get behind that dashboard. What is the difference? And there's a major difference. You got Android boxes. They pretty much all Android boxes. But what is under the hood? What's behind when you plug that bad boy up and you in front of that TV? What is the difference? And that's the key right there. He said they all running, and that's why. Yep, they're all running, and that's why they're a little bit more expensive than your regular Android TV boxes. Say, how many apps can you put on a Fire Stick and it's not get slow? Me personally, I would put like 4 to 5 apps on there. I will put a
player,
a media source on there, such as Kodi or a Kodi Fork on there, right? And I will put a couple players on there, like VLC and MX Player. That's all you need with a stick. You don't listen. A lot of these applications, Barry, a lot of them are duplicates. A lot of them applications are duplicates, and there's no need to have all those applications on there that when you open them up, they look the same. Like Titanium, and I think Unlock, if I'm not mistaken, one of them, they are the same app. When you open them up, just different name. Just like a Thunderbird and a Cougar, same vehicle. One was just longer than the other one. So you got two applications, same type of setup. One just got a longer name, or use spaces or something like that. So Pretty much the same. What up, G? What's good? Bo, you know anything about on demand? The YouTuber just asking.
Yeah, I know. I know who he is.
Yep. We know who he is.
Yeah, we know who he is.
Yep. Also boils down on devices that constantly update. Yes, Kim guy, and I should have mentioned that. And have good customer service like Nvidia and Fire devices hand down. My kids all have sticks cheaper. You are 1,000% correct. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But now, and you are absolutely correct. As a businessman, as a businessman, a hustler, I use a lot of boxes. Yes, they don't get updates. The average time length of an Android box, whatever, without having to, um, with no hiccups, is probably like 2 to 3 years. All right,
Two
probably
to
about.
three.
I'm not as a businessman. To me, I treat it like a lease. Right, it's only good for 2 or 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to come back to me.
Wait a minute, say it again, Dale. I don't think they heard you.
I need you to bring it back. Right, I need you to bring it back. And what I can do, I can with my skills, I can update the box and put some newer stuff on there, or I can say, "Hey, yeah, man, I don't use them boxes no more. You had a good run, 3 years, saved you a lot of money. Go ahead and invest in a new box."
Mm-hmm.
Kim got like, "Damn, Dale is just, God, he vicious."
Come on, y'all. We do this over here. At least we
So,
try to.
so that's why I say, you know, I try to give a lot of because I want you to come back. I want you to come back. Just like, and that's just how I think. I think at least, yeah, some people may say, "Hey Dale, I need a TiVo," or some people may say, "Hey Dale, I need I want the Fire Stick." No problem. A lot of times I stick with the budget Android boxes because I want you to come back. I want you to
Mm-hmm.
come back to me. 2, 3 years, yeah, 2, 3 years is a long time. But when you come back, you get you a new box. And
Mm-hmm.
that's just a returning customer who's sitting back saying, "Yeah, man, I had fun with this one. I need something a little bit more faster, a little bit more powerful." So that's why I like the Android. But that's that. But now my family all have devices that actually update. So I understand where Kim got coming from. Believe me, me and Bo know where you coming from.
We got you. And then some.
Hey Kim, we know exactly what you're talking about. But as a business, I don't want nothing to last long.
Yeah, definitely not.
I need some stuff to break. So I
Hey,
can
I
just,
need that.
I need some stuff to break. That's why you got what? That's why you got garages, right? Garages,
Uh-huh.
that work on cars. Ford, Chrysler, all them people know them cars gonna go down one day. And they got them guys sitting right back over there. They be having recalls like, yup. They'll say, yeah, there's a recall on the brake line. How many people actually go in for it? But when some stuff jump off and they put that recall out and you didn't make it back in a timely manner, it's going to cost you.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, bring it back. Go on, bring it out. And you need it if you want to drive it. Come on, bring it in. The weird turn. How much is it? $400. God, but I need it. I got to get it done. So, far as business, mine. I don't want them to ever get a major Nvidia Shield or a Fire Stick or nothing like that. Takes away. Have you heard of the Android Box TS3? I probably have. There's so many out there, Tay. It's so many. There's so
Mm-hmm.
many of them out there. I probably ran across it. Probably ordered one. I don't know. There's so many Android boxes out here now. It's crazy. He said, "I
But
don't know why all the Fire Stick levels don't upgrade to the cube. Most people underestimate that cube. It's not." Hey, buddy, from day one, buddy, I've been saying it from day one. If I had to choose, I would tell everybody to get the cube. You got more
mm-hmm.
space, a little bit more power, and you could do so much more with it. It's hands free, but
Mm-hmm.
you know how that go.
Yeah, and it's on sale now. So like he said, it's a steal. So go down a little bit more, Dale. He says he reading up on at the bottom.
Yeah, it's $79 right now.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna keep putting it on. The cheapest I seen it was, I think the cheapest it ever went was $59.
It's 59.
Was it a year or two ago?
Mm-hmm.
It went down at it was on Amazon and Best Buy. Ooh man, I think I copped probably about, I know I copped about at least 6, 7 of them. I copped them. I definitely copped them. Say I have a 2014 Dodge Challenger RT, the VC model, and it's not even an option or a discussion. I'll say, look, we ain't even gonna talk about it. It is not an option. My son say he want that. He say, Dad, it'd be nice to get a Hellcat. I say, yeah, it sure would. What up, though, G?
Tourists in the building.
He said, the Cube second gen is $50 on Woot. Y'all better go get it.
Okay.
And it might be one of them. I don't know. Is it brand new G Tours or open
Refurbished?
Refurbished. Look at Kim Guy. Hey, Kim Guy, you dealing with some hustlers over here.
Okay. Nothing but. Trust me, we ain't tripping.
Hey, Kim. You know, hey, look, Kim, if you know me, you know, hey, listen, I would try to sell you back your shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, you leave your shoes out there at the ballpark. I look at it. Really, if they kind of new, they might have a couple scuffs on them. Like, shoot, dang, them shoes look new. Who left their shoes? All right. Really, don't let them be some J's or something like that.
Man.
You'll put an ad off like, man, I left my brand new Jordans I wore twice at the park. Like, hey, look, man, I found these J's, man. I cleaned them up. How much you want? I sell them back to you. So yeah, that's how I am, man. That's Say, what's the best thing you guys like about the Cube? And what up, Bo?
What's up, Huck?
Bo, you ain't got the Cube, do you?
Yeah, I got it, and I leased it off. But with the Cube, they give you the extra space. But with them giving you that extra space, technically you don't really get all of that extra space because only some of it goes onto the Cube, the other part goes to the SD card. So that's one of the difference that you do on it. They'll also sock y'all with is you really don't have to use a remote with it. So I like that. Like I said, the Cube, I leased it, and the only reason I leased it off is because I got so many other devices that I use here at the house. Same thing with the Shield. I don't use my Shield like that because I don't really game on it. I got other stuff here at the house that I can watch my the VOD, which is my Plex, and then I can watch the live with. So if I ain't gaming, I really don't use my Shield like that.
Yep, that's what's up. And I love the Cube. The Cube is, dang, where my Cube at?
Okay, what's up, Miss Octavia?
I tell you like this, the Cube is,
my Cube box right there.
Yeah,
I got it on sale there when you told me the sale was on.
yeah. Hey, look, that Cube is one of my favorite. It's in my top 3. It's in my top 3 devices. I really love. It's definitely in my top 5. The Cube is very, very underrated. A lot of people did not understand the Cube when it came out. I think me, LJ, and a few others were the only ones that actually understood the Cube. We had it, but a lot of people was comparing the Cube to the Nvidia Shield, which was, I didn't understand that, because it never said it was a gaming console. So why would you compare a non-gaming console to a gaming console, which I didn't understand. But anyway, But it's funny how, when it came out, if you go back in history when the Cube came out like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, if you go and look at some of those reviews, listen to what them guys was telling you. Oh man, if you're gonna spend 120, you might as well add $80 and get it. Well, right after the Cube came out, the Cube went on sale. Like it went on sale for like $89, like 2-3 weeks after it came out. And so people were still, oh man, just get the Shield, get the Shield, get the Shield, and they didn't understand it, what it meant. It was teaching you about home automation. The Shield was not teaching you about home automation. And if you got the Shield for home automation, you had to buy a whole nother component that cost you $30-$40 just to actually use it for home automation. And so remember, I had all those components and everything with the Shield. The Cube just made it so much easier. If you want to listen to music, you can do it. If your house is set up with home automation, you can tell it what to do. You can tell it to turn off your TV, turn off and on your sound bar, turn up the volume, turn down the volume. You did all of that. It was just nice and solid. So, but people did not understand it, at first. Now they understand it. But even me and my counterpart, Stephen Cornelia, we had a difference on it. I think he came on my show and I went on his show, and he was like, just get the Shield, get the Shield. I'm like, for what? I say, what, the stream or the game? And he said, well, I will get the Shield. I think he said he'll get the Shield even if he was just watching movies or something like that. And I told him, I said, man, that's just a waste of money to me. I mean, we had a disagreement. It ain't like we was, I was like, hey, listen. But now that it done got around, and a lot more people now is understanding what the Cube is, it just makes it that much better. I mean, it's very, very nice, and people are understanding it now. Yep. Chris said I bought a Cube a year ago on Dale's recommendation. But I'm telling you, that Cube is nice. Really, like I say, when we're upstairs, I want to turn on the TV. I want to turn off. I want to turn on this light. Now, a lot of y'all seen me, right? Y'all used to see me back over here. My Cube was right here. I had a TV right here, and I used to say, hey, the A word, because I don't want to make nobody Amazon devices go off. I say, hey, turn on lab light 1, and y'all will see the light, bing. I'll be like, hey, A, turn on lab light 2, bing. Hey, A, turn on lab light 3, bing. And it would turn on all my lights, but it was coming right from the Cube. And just easy instead of going over there and having to turn on the light, and now you see other YouTubers actually doing it because they figured it out. They see it and they understand it because it's easier to sit back and control everything with your voice, and it just made, and mine's is still hooked up. But now I got a better camera. I don't need all the lights. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's good. But I know I was going to get into this though. I was going to get into this one right here. I was going to get into the Shield. I was going to tell you this was that go-to right here. This was a game changer. Of course, they had two models. This one right here is the 500 gigabyte, or you had people who actually got the 16 gigs and they added a terabyte. They just adapted a 1 terabyte, external hard drive, and then they had 1.5 on there of internal space. I don't know anybody in the community, or what I would say the so-called community, that use all 500 gigabyte. I never heard nobody actually say, man, I ran out of space on the Shield, because you didn't have that much on there. I never heard anybody say, hey, when they had this Shield strictly for that Shield, like for gaming and, putting movies on there, you really didn't need it. You didn't need a 1 terabyte. Remember, a lot of us was going to buy 1 terabyte, external hard drives for no reason at all. It didn't need it. Nobody I know that actually went over. Nobody. Unless you was running Plex or something, nobody. I never heard anybody say, "Hey man, shoot, I was streaming so much, shoot, I ran out of space." Nope, it never happened. But remember when the Shields first came out, and remember I was one of the first YouTubers that had it. I didn't know what I had. There wasn't a lot of information on here, but as you see right here, this is how the remotes used to look. This is how the remotes used to look right here. Of course, now in this picture, they got the brand new remote, but the game pads right here, them game pads, that's how they used to look. And they came in a box just like this, you know. So, but now, you know, of course, everything looked like this now, but the Shield is an amazing device. I think every household should have one, but if it's not in your budget and you only going to watch movies and TV shows, I would say you don't need it, you know, if you're not going to game. But I do believe everybody should test one out just to say, hey, I have one. And if you don't like it, return it, do the Dell law, take it back to Best Buy, send it back to Amazon. Just be like, hey, no, I don't like it, you know, and get your money back. But do I believe everybody should get a taste of this power? Absolutely. Absolutely. You can test it out, see how you like it. But if you're only going to stream on it, you don't need it. You do not need it. But I do believe everybody should have a taste of it, you know, just to see what it is, see what the big talk is. But you don't need it to be successful with, you know, streaming, watching movies and TV shows, though. But I mean, the Shield looked the same. Only thing that changed with the Shield is they made it more compact, so it wasn't that big anymore. But they took the gamepad away now, which is this. Well, the gamepad is a little bit different model now, but they took it away, and you know, I think that was some bull crap. Really, how do you say? My thing with Nvidia, right? Nvidia got the big head. How do you sell a console and not give you a gamepad? I never heard of a gaming console that didn't come with a gamepad. And these new ones, they do not give you a gamepad. They want you to spend $60, but you're saying you're a game console. So I just don't understand that. And you know, Nvidia Shield know it's going to be people like myself, Steve, you know, and others who actually didn't get paid or anything because they know what they were doing, you know. And for them, I just never heard of a console that didn't come with a gamepad. I just don't understand it, but they took it away though. So you speaking of shoes, you went shopping. Hey, I'll show you right now. Where are they at? Where they at? I actually are these it? Let me just see. No, I think y'all seen these. But my other ones came in. Yeah, y'all seen them. I got some other ones somewhere down here. I don't know if they might be behind me. Matter of fact, they right here. Yep. So I got some new ones that came in. I just give you a glimpse, Kim guy. Just a glimpse. That's all I'm giving you. Ooh, that white. That's all I'm giving you. But y'all know I collect gym shoes and stuff like that. I still got to get my shoe channel going. And some of y'all know who've been rocking with me. Y'all know some of my first videos. I actually did videos on fake Jordans. I used to get a lot of views, man, crazy views. I don't know. Bo must have got a call or something. He must have got a call real. Shield peeps could have gotten a baby Shield for $129 when they dropped the price. Aside from the design, the dongle is bad too. Hey, but the dongle, I mean, it's a bad design, and they do have that bad boy. If you want a taste of the Nvidia Shield, right now on Amazon and Best Buy, they got the dongle All right, this is the one they got. I'm about to pull it out right now. I'm about to pull it out right now. It's not the best. I think this is the Shield. This is an Nvidia Shield. We're not talking about the console. I thought I had my box down here, one of my boxes, but I don't. It's somewhere else. All right. This is an Nvidia Shield. If you want a little bit of taste of power, you don't want to pay $200. They do have this model of it, which is good. I just don't like how it's built. I mean, it's a terrible design. It's just terrible. Only thing about it, it does not have a USB slot, so you can't. Everything, if you want a keyboard, it will have to be Bluetooth. The thing about it though, it has openings on both sides, so you're gonna have your wire to power it up, and then on this side you got your HDMI. So you're gonna have cords coming out of both sides, and depending on your setup at home, it looks tacky, it looks terrible. It was not a great design. Whoever came up with the design definitely did not do a great deal with it, but it is on sale for $129. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. Get one. I mean, at least somebody would, if you get it for somebody, at least somebody would say, look, I may not have that one, but it's same power. It's still got the Tegra one in there. It just don't have a USB which you can so you can expand the storage or nothing like that. But I mean, it would get the job done. You would get the power. The power is there. It's just a bad design, terrible design, a failure of a design to have wire that's coming out of both of them. HDMI on this side to power the unit. Now, yes, you can buy some Velcro and had it and all of that stuff, but you know, what about the people who don't have, where they can have it? You know, it's a terrible design. See, I only like using Ethernet. I had a Cube, but I also had to buy an Ethernet adapter for the Cube. Ended up costing $150. I did a deal and returned and bought the shit. I thought, no, hey, Vincent, your Cube should have came with the adapter for the Ethernet. I don't know, unless you didn't see it. All Cubes come with the adapter. Let me see if it's in here, because I got a box right here. Yeah, if you looked in there, you should have got this. Yep, you should have got this. Here it is right here. All Cubes come with the Ethernet adapter. And it worked just as good. It works great. So all of these, I don't think you've seen it in your box. That's right, because everything is in your box. And you had to miss it. Because I mean, it's a black box. If you're not paying attention, you should have saw it. But if you didn't pay attention to it, then yeah. Yep. Hey, Vincent, yeah, they all come with the Ethernet. Honestly, they do. All the Cubes came with it. That was one of the special things with the Cube. And they did. Now the Fire Sticks didn't give you it. The Fire Sticks, you had to buy it. And forget that. You know, but all Cubes come with the Ethernet part of it, so you can connect it to the Ethernet. So all of them do it. Vincent say, hey, I ain't see it. I returned that bad boy. Yeah, but they all come in, Vincent. What time is it? It's 9:41. So, well, Shield is not considered a game. You say, say the Shield is not considered a gaming device. It's a hands-down device that comes with all the bells and whistles. No need to buy extra core. Has 1,000 megabits per second Ethernet connected with Dolby. You say no Shield. No, Shield is not considered a gaming device. Are you saying no? You saying the Shield is not considered a gaming device, Kim Guy? Because you say no Shield. You say it's not considered, because we can go to the website. We can go to the. I think you say no. The Shield is not considered a gaming device. All right, I think that's what you're saying. When the Shield came out, they considered it a gaming. When the Shield first came out, they considered it a gaming. That's why they gave you a controller. Now, if they probably changed it, I don't know. But the Shield was considered a gaming device. Yeah, the second gen, my first gen came with a my first gen came with an adapter, and I used the adapter to power up the Fire Stick. At least when I got mine, I don't know. I can't remember. I'm almost certain of that. I'm almost positive of it. I use mine on the Fire Stick. Cause mine's had an Ethernet. If I'm not mistaken, mine's had an Ethernet. It's all good, man. Oh, it's shoes in there. Oh, it's shoes in there. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. He say, Dales, you don't have more shoes than me. I probably don't. I'll tell you like this, QC. I have it. I may not have it. I may not have it because as you know, and a lot of y'all know, I have a large family. But now, if I was to add everything up, if I was to add all of our shoes up, yeah, I probably got you. All the shoes that I buy, because my kids, my wife included, they actually love my taste of shoes, picking out shoes. Um, my wife got like 2 or 3 shoes that I bought like this year, last year that she haven't even wore yet because she only wear a couple shoes, you know. You know, but now we get the boys down here, the kids, and like I know my son, my youngest son, he got 3 pair of shoes that he hasn't even touched yet because of the pandemic. He's not going to school. He's been sitting around like for it'll be a year in March. And so and then my other son, who's right above my head right now, I think he got about 3 or 4 shoes. And then my daughters, we don't even want to bring them in it. But yeah, I may not have it. But as a family, since I'm the one that always pick out everybody's shoes, yeah, we'll probably get you. We'll probably get you. Timbos and everything. We got them. We got them. Say I had a baby Shield works well, but you're right. She ain't pretty. Yeah, she is not pretty. Say, what do you think about the Xfinity Flex streaming box jailbreak possibility? I never heard of that one on Jeremiah. And what's up? Big salute. Big salute. Thank you for tuning in. I never heard of the Xfinity Flex streaming box. But if it's running Android, if it's an Android, then shoot, it ain't no stopping you. You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing that we do now. We can add apps to all those devices. If it's Android based, we can add it. It ain't no stopping. I do know what's the other company out? Is it T-Mobile that has a Android box coming out? And that's what it's gonna come to. The cable companies, and I was gonna talk about this tomorrow. In the future, in the near future, within the next year or so, a lot of these cable companies will be using streaming devices. They're gonna get rid of the cable. I mean, they still gonna have it, but they really gonna sell you Android devices running their apps. Because believe me, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. I got that on the list to talk about different companies that are coming out with Android streaming devices. And it's a lot you can do with them Android devices. It's a lot. It is a lot. You can have your own custom ROM in there. You can do all type of stuff with an Android box. But that's what it's coming down to, though. Yes. You can jailbreak if it's Android driven, then yeah. Now if they on some Roku, nah, I wouldn't even worry about it. But if it's Android based, yes, you can get away with it. Say, I don't think it came with. I don't know. Let me see. Do I have nope, I sold all them boys. Let me see something real. Let me see something. Let me see. I could have swore it came with one. Let me see. And y'all know this is the first gen. Anytime, because you got the first gen, and then you have the second gen. The first gen got the black on there. But let's see, you might be right. I could have swore though. I could have swore mine came with it, but let's see. Y'all might be right. I don't know. Yeah, y'all might be right. Oh, it came with the IR. Yeah, I don't see nothing in here. So damn, y'all right. You right. So I must have bought mine. So yeah, y'all absolutely right. This is the only thing I have in there. This is the only thing I have in there. So yeah, y'all absolutely right. So I think when they came out, then I must have bought mine that came with it. So hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. See, that's why you keep these devices. So I must have bought mine when they came out, and I seen that they didn't have the Ethernet cord. Yep, I must have bought mine right along with it. So that's what's up. See, I never did a cube until today, and it had an Ethernet adapter with it. Yeah, that's the second gen. I've been stuck on Fire Sticks and other boxes, and of course for myself the Shield. That's what's up. What up, Gerald? What's good? Say, going off what you said, don't get a Shield if you don't want to do any gaming. If you're not, I'm saying people can do what they want to do. I'm not going to stop nobody from spending their hard-earned money. I'm just saying that when the Shield got introduced to us, the Shield was introduced as a gaming console. It was running Android. It was running Android, and somebody got smart and said, "Hold up! If this device running Android, I wonder can I put some apps on it?" And that's how it got introduced. Now, I was one of the maybe out of 10 YouTubers, I was one of the ones that had the Nvidia Shield, the 2015 model. It wasn't a lot of information like it is on it now. It was not a lot of information. I think I kept mine for about not even a week and end up taking it back. And I think I waited like a year to get another one. I waited a year before I got another one. And the very next year, they actually changed the look of the gamepad. So, but it was introduced as a gaming console because they gave you the gaming pad. Of course, now since they're not giving you a gaming pad, then they saying, "Oh, it's a media, a streaming, a media device." So yeah. What up, Guns? What's good? You say it's locked down. That's what Gun say. Salute, salute. You say I don't believe it's native Android. Yeah, big companies are getting hip because they are missing out on that bread. Yes. And it's going to come down to, I know T-Mobile, I know T-Mobile, and I wrote it down in my notes like some months ago. It's coming down to it, and we're going to discuss it a little bit tomorrow in the show that starts at 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. So if y'all don't know, make sure y'all hit that bell notification, because once I get off work, that's when I come in, and I do the feed, because honestly, I don't know what time I'll be getting off work. And I come and create, so make sure when y'all hit that notification, don't select personalized, select all. That way you get notified. As soon as I, put the notification out, you'll get notified. And say it's locked down. Yep, Seth say that Infinity box is trash. Dang. So, but honestly though, Jeremiah, you really don't, and salute again, you really don't need those devices now. It's so much opportunities for you to actually watch the same thing that these cable companies are displaying. But remember, the cable company is paying another company, like all these cable companies are the middleman, they got to pay ESPN, they got to pay all these companies, but they probably playing, pennies on a dollar, because it's so much, they probably buy them in bulk. So, they do the same thing. They the middleman, just like a lot of us are the middleman, and you do your research, you'll be all right. You definitely be all right. You'll be all right. So what we got here, I don't miss half the game and everything, guys. I don't miss it all. But check it out. It is about to be 10:00. I'm glad y'all joined me. Again, guys, if you read this right here, leaders become great not because of their power. All right. Anybody can have power. All right. Anybody, can have power. But it says, but because of their ability to empower others. All right. So that makes you a genius. So if you take what you know and actually share the love, you that makes you great. All right. All right. So real leaders, if you're out there, share the love with somebody. Of course, you ain't got to do it on mainstream YouTube, but if you share the love, help somebody out. If you on the west side, you can actually help a fellow friend on the east side. And get them started with business or something like that. Get their hustle on. Really, if they're struggling, you got a friend that's coming out of, maybe made some mistakes early in their life. Sometimes you got to give them a hand. Some of y'all know my story about one of the guys who went to school with me. He was doing some things out there, and he couldn't get a job, but he got a family, and he's not a threat to me because he is on the east side. It's not like he's right around the corner from me or nothing like that. And so what I did, I actually hooked him up. Yes. Do we still go through some things? Yes. So the thing is, but you set him up, and he went from not having a car to actually getting out here hustling, doing his thing, and he ended up buying him a car. And his girl, when I presented the presentation to him, I said, this is how much it's gonna cost, to get you going, and training, because I this is what I'm doing, because what I'm about to show you, you about to make a killing. Because I knew because of his background, this was gonna be nothing. All right. So y'all can put 2 and 2 together. I knew because of his background, I knew he was gonna do it. His girl invested in him, and now he one of my good friends, be on Facebook. He used to have like jogging pants and his shoes used to be scuffed up. Now, him and his girl taking trips. Well, they ain't took no trip like this year, I don't think, because of the pandemic, but he's still doing good. Every time we bump into each other, if we at a bar and grill, he buy a drink, like, Dale, man, much love, man, much. You just showing so much love. So, just remember this saying, guys. If you don't remember anything, Remember, leaders become great not because of their power. So hopefully I'm not one of them guys that's holding out information from y'all. I would like to see everyone successful and make some money, take care of your family, do some things that you couldn't have done. That go for even starting a YouTube channel. If you need some advice on that, then definitely invest in yourself, get in touch with me, and then we'll go from there. That's what it's all about. Ladies, ladies are killing it right now. They're doing their thing, and sometimes it be hard. I got Miss Billy. Miss Billy is one of my, I think one of the first ladies that actually was following me. And she convinced her husband, and now they're striving, and that's all it takes. We some knuckleheads sometimes. No, babe, I don't, but once we see it and we use it, we engage in learning the process, it ends up being good. Really, why the law is on our side. So again, leaders become great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. So make the best decisions, respect everyone, respect the process, and be your own leader. Be your own leader. Don't let nobody get inside your spirit, your soul, and you can take it to a whole nother level. I think one of the things we do as humans, instead of us making our own decisions, we allow others to make decisions for us. And that's not always great. So part of being, a good leader is make your own decisions. Don't let anybody dictate who you run with, who you should be around, who you may like. I may not like, or if I never tell my friends who they can't be around. If I don't deal with that person, I don't deal with them. And that's how you do it. All right. That's how you do it. That's how great leaders, because we ain't gonna say, hey man, if you be friends with him, you can't be friends with me. Nah, I'm not that type of person. So just remember that. Be a great leader, take it to the next level, and have fun and success. I will see y'all tomorrow, God willing, around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Remember, go to that notification bell. Make sure, all right, make sure you change that personalized to all. That way, when I send out the notification, you will get it, and then we'll go from there. All right. So y'all make sure y'all be safe out there. Be a true leader. And one thing I can say about a leader makes sure his team eats. A leader makes sure his family is eating. If you ain't doing that, then you're not a good leader. If you're not telling your people how to get that bread, nah. Teach your people how to eat. All right. Teach them. That's what great leaderships are. Hey, listen, no, let's not run it this way. Let's run it this way, because that way you advance. All right. You advance, and you letting everybody, you be the tree and let the people be the branch, and you watch your tree, how beautiful it becomes. And that's what it's all about. All right. Teach others how to eat just like you. And I'm telling you, it's going to take you, I'm telling you, you're going to get blessed so many ways, guys. I'm telling you, I'm a living witness. All right. So that being said, who else up? What up, BK in the building? What up, though, Brooklyn? How you doing, man? Everybody, y'all be safe out there. Remember, all right, family and friendship end where business begin. Salute, baby. I'm out this month. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Feed your family.